the square in front of the theater. Even though it's late at night, the lights never go out and people come and go. The fog spreads around, and the buildings become invisible and a dark world spreads out. A hazy light from the fog illuminates the front, and a train appears from the darkness with a whistle. The girl is looking at the train. She couldn't feel the love from her parents. There was no place for her at home or at school. There were several scars on her arm from wrist cuts. Her pouch is stocked with medicine. Unable to find her place anywhere, she decided to go to the downtown area of the capital where people like her gathered. The girl ran away from home. In front of the Capitol Downtown Theater, young people gathered there in search of a place to stay. The young people who had also lost their place accepted her. She felt like she had found her place for the first time. But I need money to live. A miner who has run away from home and cannot prove his identity. How can I make money with just myself? Adults can't be trusted. I'm living today, so I'll do my best. I can't even think about tomorrow. She lived by doing prostitution to earn a living. She convinced herself she's supplying because there's a demand. To share a small moment with her friends. Wonder what kind of dreams she has. One day, we were gathered in front of the theater. She suddenly looked at the electronic billboard and there was a Hollywood actress in it. Her hands had nails done on them. Her beauty captivated her heart. That's when she dreamed of her future. She said, I became a manicurist. Stomach. The dream was like a soap bubble, shining with rainbow colors. But it was so faint and fleeting that it seemed to disappear when touched. And it rose into the endless sky. Feelings are like bubbles that rise and disappear. Atoms are made of elementary particles. Elementary particles cannot survive on their own and will soon disappear. The reality of the world is that it borders on nothingness. Are the thoughts floating in the sky an illusion or reality? A retribution awaits at the end of the origin of this feeling. When I stared at the street vision for a while, the fog spreads around us, and the buildings become invisible, and a dark world spreads out. A hazy light shines through the fog, and a train appears from the darkness with its whistle. The girl is staring at the train. She knew in her gut that this ride would take her beyond her dreams. But the train door won't open. What's wrong? When I was at a loss, the train started moving towards the night sky. She went away. She was in the ambulance. She had overdosed and lost her consciousness. She does not know that after this she will undergo a very painful gastric lavage. She was lying on the bed in her hospital room. Amidst the suffering and pain, her consciousness was still hazy. A mysterious black shadow appeared next to him. The shadow spoke.
A person's life is also nothing more than a fleeting bubble in coup. What you sacrifice to your dreams is your life in exchange. You will be eligible to ride the train.
And a little while later she got a boyfriend. She ended up dating him due to his aggressive and semi-forceful approach. I knew that he had been playing with a lot of girls. But he's serious this time and says it's just her. She tried to satisfy him as much as she thought she was needed. But one day, he found out that he was dating several other people. He was losing the meaning of his existence. Don't you feel needed? Psychological abuse, but he to her on some occasions insult, ridicule, her yelling, threatening, isolation due to limited human relationships have been forcing. Often ignored. Her self-esteem and sense of worth were collapsing. She was also used as an ATM. She lost the meaning of her existence. You can die anytime. Even if you think so. Somewhere in your heart trying to find the meaning of being born. For the person you love. But where does that feeling come from? Entrusting the right to self-determination means. It can be called a false love. Realize that there is nothing to be gained in exchange. Her disappointment struck her. She looked up at the sky and saw a shooting star. Like the light and shadow. A person's life is like a twinkling star, it passes in an instant in that darkness, one by one shine. I'm one of them too. I thought there was a shining soul inside me. Become a nail artist. With nails. Showing people's beauty, bringing out people's charm. By taking care of your fingertips and expressing their beauty, I want to moisturize my heart too. I want people to be happy. I want to help people, she decided. How to become a manicurist? What should I do? Qualifications lead to credibility. It's better to have communication ability. Treat with courtesy. What are you looking for? Express the current state of the person. Exploration of technology. New technologies are born one after another. Trends are changing too. Dreams are limitless. Dreams are possibilities. Illusion is imagination. By imagining in infinite possibilities, something that can reach that point will be born. Dreams and illusions. Express your nails according to the theme. I will put all my effort into this dream. When she makes that decision, her chest shines. A bottle necklace appeared. The pale flame of life was lit in the bottle. This is the ticket for the ride, she knew right away. The fog spreads around, and the buildings become invisible and a dark world spreads out. A hazy light from the fog illuminates the front, and a train appears from the darkness with a whistle. The door opened and she boarded Mugen train. Mugen train travels through time carrying people's dreams. When people have a dream train appears. In front of the Mugen Theater called Life, you are there too. You may find out the continuation of this story later in reality.
してもここにしかないもの、それを愛と呼ぶなら、守りたいものがあると、そこに未来があるんだと、君のいる場所まで迎えに行くから、今はっきりと言えるよ、大切な人よ、いつまでも僕のそばには君がいてほしい。